The reason I started watching football. The reason I started watching Liverpool. The reason is here today to do his predictions. Hello guys and welcome back. Today we are here with none other than my dad. Jack Grealish is what they call him. He's the reason I support Liverpool, the reason I watch football.
Good lad.
And he's going to share some of his wisdom with us today. Our points are here so far. I'm pretty sure Lincoln's got a little bit of a lead. He might have grown a little bit. It's been quite a good week for him. But we're going to jump straight into it with West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a win for Nottingham Forest. I think West Ham, after losing to Wolves, was it?
Yeah,
3-0. Yo, the battering from Wolves. I think Nottingham Forest win this one 2-1. Just about get it.
Oh, that's a brave result. For me, West Ham are in serious trouble. Since Nunes has taken over, they're just not improving. It's going to be a close game, but whoever loses this game, I do believe one of them is going to go down. So I'm actually going to go with a Notts Forest win, an away win, 1-0. And yeah, West Ham, you've watched it here, they're going to go down.
Yeah, I actually agree. I mean, I'm not just saying because it's my dad, but West Ham have been pretty atrocious. The first team to lose against Wolves this season. It's really not impressive, and their form recently has not been good. Nottingham Forest as well, form not been great, but their run of form has been a lot harder, playing Man City and other strong sides. So I think in this game, I'm going to follow the lead here, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Nottingham Forest. West Ham just don't look like scoring.
Yeah, terrible.
But on to the next.
Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspurs. The great Spurs themselves. They are terrible at the moment. They just drew to Sunderland at home. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Bournemouth will win this game. I think it's going to be a battering 2-0 or 3-0. I'm going to say 2-0 in this game. I think Bournemouth will, I think they'll bounce back after just about losing to Arsenal. What do you think?
Look guys, I actually think Bournemouth are a decent side. They've got a very good manager. Thomas Frank is actually under a lot of pressure at the moment. I know there's big whispers from the London Stadium that they're struggling a little bit. So I've actually gone for another draw here. I've gone for 1-1. And Thomas Frank could be under a bit of pressure.
No, I agree. I mean, I think that Thomas Frank is not adjusting yet. Some of his key players that he signed in the summer aren't performing, and we know how that feels. We've got a few players that aren't performing. But I would say that Bournemouth should win this game at home against a Tottenham side that have really not been convincing. For me, the big factor though is whether Semenyo will be at Bournemouth still at this game.
Yeah.
If he's still there, I think they comfortably win this game 3-0, and that's what I'm going to say.
Battering, yeah.
But I don't know if he isn't there. It's going to be a closer game in my opinion.
I can't lie. They should have sacked Thomas Frank before they sacked Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, shame.
I think he deserved to go.
If he does play, I think he will get the goal in the 1-1 draw before he goes to Liverpool.
Liverpool. On to the next one.
Brentford versus Sunderland, guys, and Brentford smashed Everton 4-2. They are finding the net very easily at the moment. Igor Thiago with a hat trick in my FPL team. You got to love it.
So sad.
To be honest, I don't know. Sunderland have been pretty decent, and I don't know. I genuinely, this is going to be a close game. Both teams are in good form, but Brentford at home, I think, are a bit of a force, So I'm going to predict a 3-2 win to Brentford.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a bit of a crazy game, but what do you guys think?
I think 2-1. 2-1 for Brentford. Okay. I think playing at home, Sunderland, they're not very good away from home, so I think, 2-1 win for Brentford.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lincoln. I'm going for a 2-1 Brentford win. Sunderland, for me, are the surprise package. I love teams that come up from the Premiership and try and fight with the big boys, which they are doing. But Brentford are on a very good run of form. When Thomas Frank actually left, I thought Brentford were going to be fighting relegation. But they're up to 7th place now and could get European football. But again, I was tempted to go for a draw, but I'm going to go with a 2-1 Brentford win.
On to the next.
Okay, next game, Everton versus Wolves. Okay, we've got Wolves who are coming up as a chance of getting out of survival because they've won their first game, yes, it was against West Ham, but then they had a good draw. I think Martinelli is going to turn things around. But for this game, again, I'm going boring. I'm going for a draw, 1-1. Everton at home are strong, but I do think Wolves have turned a corner, but I still don't think they're going to avoid the drop.
Yeah.
No, I think I was going to say a Wolves win, but I think because Everton are playing at home, they'll bounce back from a Brentford loss and they'll win this game 2-0 comfortably.
You know, I think, like my dad said, Wolves have turned a corner, but I think it's just a little too late. You can't get 2 points out of your first half of the season and then expect to resurrect yourself.
Yeah.
It was a good win against West Ham. It's what they needed for confidence. Whether they're going to carry that on now, I'm not convinced.
But they played pretty well at Anfield as well, so but I don't see them turning.
I see what you're saying. It was better against Liverpool, and then they got the draw against Man United, and then they beat West Ham. I just think, like Lincoln said,
and we mustn't get carried away. I mean, this form can only last
for exactly.
So long.
So I think it's going to be a 2-1 Everton win. You know. I think Barry's starting to find the net, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a goal.
Yeah, on to the next.
It is Fulham versus Chelsea, two teams that really did impact the Premier League table last week. Obviously, Fulham with a crazy 2-2 draw against Liverpool. Besides that, if you flip over to Chelsea's side, they got a very, very crucial 1-1 draw against Man City, which I know my friend here, Lincoln, is very, very happy
6 points clear the top of the table. We are back.
So that late winner from Enzo Fernandez is also absolutely crucial. So both teams getting a very, very crucial point, I feel. Gonna make it a very, very interesting game. Chelsea obviously just sacked Maresca, big thing for them, and they're trying to get this new manager. I do not know his name, but he's coming from Strasbourg.
But the under 21 manager that they got, that was playing for that they were using for the Man City game, I thought he actually did really well. Really well.
Well, there you go. You see, they're clearly being taken care of. So I don't know, to be honest. I think that just because we're going to base it off the new manager still trying to find his feet, I think that Chelsea will lose this game 2-1. Harry Wilson's a guy to look out for. He's in my FPL team.
Really good.
I think that he caused problems against Liverpool, and I think just check him out. So. But what you guys have to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the draw. Yeah, sorry. I don't think Chelsea will lose. I don't think they'll win. So I have to go with the draw. Fulham at home. They'll find something as they did against Liverpool. 1-1, boring.
Yeah, I'm also going for a draw. I actually do believe Fulham, when they played Liverpool, played really, really well. They're very good up front. So there's going to be goals. Chelsea again going through this transition, new manager, as we know, is going to be coming in. So they've got something to prove. But it's going to be tight. I'm going with a draw.
On to the next.
Okay, next game. Man City Brighton. Now, are Man City out of the title race?
Yes.
They've dropped points in the last game and drawn both games against Sunderland. What's going to happen next is for Man City is they've got to get a push. But this game is not easy. But I'm still going to go for a Man City win. They're at home, and I'm going to go with a 2-0 win.
What do you think?
No, I think 3-1. I think they'll thrash. Who are they playing again?
Brighton.
Brighton, yes. They'll thrash Brighton 3-1. After watching Man City versus Chelsea, I can see exactly why people call it the empty head. It was so quiet compared to the Emirates. You know, we are so loud at the stadium, but Man City, they got nothing there. It's like their players, the way they play, they didn't have that enthusiasm that they had in the past years. You know, to look for a win and look for a title. They don't have that anymore. Yeah,
I think Man City, they're in a very big transition phase at the moment. They've obviously gone from being that really strong, team with Aguero, De Bruyne, Company, where all those strong players, Morris, Sane, where they were like they were untouchable, to this team that are now trying to transition. They have lots of talent, don't get me wrong. They're just trying to transition into this strong City side again, and I think we say it every time, if Arsenal don't win the league this season, it's because of Arsenal. It's because of Arsenal. So to say that Man City are out of the title race, I wouldn't say that, but I wouldn't say that they're challenging either. I think it's down to Arsenal to drop points and Man City just 100%. To keep picking up. 100%. So I think that this game against Brighton at home, they need to win. It's a need win after 2 back-to-back draws. They need to win this. and I'm going to go for a simple 2-0 win. 2 Haaland goals. It'll just be very simple.
I don't think Haaland will
just
score.
get it over the line.
Burnley versus Manchester United. Breaking news: Ruben Amorim has just been sacked. He's gone, just like Enzo Maresca. Wow, that is. I don't even know what to say. I don't think it was necessary to sack him. But,
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Manchester United in this game, surely they have to get a win. They can't be drawing to Burnley. They can't be losing to Burnley. They have to get a win here, and I think they'll just about get it. 2-1 to Man United, just about.
I disagree. I think Burnley are going to give Man United a game, but unfortunately, when a manager is sacked, the team does normally respond. Burnley must be sitting there going, "Oh dearie me." I'm going for an entertaining game here, 3-2 to Manchester United, and I still don't understand why they sacked the manager. They've got problems, Man United, in the hierarchy, and that's where they're just starting over one after another. But 3-2.
Well, you heard it here, right? I'm telling you guys this right now. Manchester United and Burnley both are struggling to score for very obvious reasons. Both of their players are out at AFCON. Lyle Foster for Burnley out at AFCON. They just got knocked out, South Africa. Very, very bummed about it. Got knocked out by Cameroon, funny enough, where Buemo is playing, and Man United are missing him, in my opinion. And I think that this game is going to be very, very low scoring because no Bruno Fernandes. Burnley just have always been a low scoring side this season. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 Manchester United win. I think it will be very, very edgy rather than high scoring. But on to the next. Newcastle Leeds. We're going to speed run this one because the big game is up next. Newcastle versus Leeds. Leeds in some insane form at the moment. Very, 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 very good form. And Newcastle, on the other hand, have been just unpredictable this season. Like pulling out draws and then an edgy win and then this and that. But I will say, I watched a little bit of Wissa and he was very, very good. But speed running it, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leeds win, upset. What you guys have to say?
2-0 Leeds win. I think Leeds will get a thrashing here. I think I see it happening.
Okay, I'm definitely going with the Newcastle home win, 2-1, but Leeds have been unbeaten for 6 games. I was really stressing for them because they look like relegation form, but I can see them getting out of that relegation.
100%.
Newcastle at home, no, it's 3 points, 2-1.
Fair enough.
On to the next.
Arsenal versus the mighty champions. Liverpool are up next. Arsenal will get a thrashing here. It'll be a 3-0 win for Arsenal at the Emirates. We are unbeaten at the Emirates. No one's beaten us this season. I mean, you brought Bayern, they couldn't stop us. Who else did you bring? You brought Man City, they couldn't stop us. You bring anyone this season and you just can't stop us. Our squad depth is insane. And I think this last week that we've seen, I think this is the defining moment of the Premier League. I think this is where we've won the Premier League. We beat Liverpool. That's where we've won it. It's done. It's finished. There's always, you guys know how it feels. There's always 1 week where you know this is it. This is where you want it.
Look, as being a Liverpool supporter for 40 years, I'm very concerned with Liverpool's form. Going to the Emirates is a bit scary for us right now. But I'm gonna stick by my team. They know the importance. If Ekitike is back, that's going to help us. So I'm going for a 2-2 draw. It might sound very unrealistic, but Liverpool do seem to play better against the bigger teams. So come on, Liverpool, you can do this. Otherwise, if Arsenal win, the Premiership's over.
Yeah, well, guys, I'm just going to say 2 things straight up here. Arsenal, best team in the league at the moment. Liverpool, definitely not the best team in the league at the moment.
Best team in the league?
You guys.
Best team in the world?
Yeah.
No.
Best team in the world, bro.
Anyways.
You on about?
Arsenal are clear favourites here, and that's what I want. I actually want Arsenal to feel safe. I want Arsenal to feel that they're going to win this game, because then it gives us a chance, you know? If it was, in my opinion, one of those games where, who's going to win? I felt like we would have got beat. But in this game, coming up as the clear underdogs, in my opinion, for the first time in a long time, I think that Liverpool will edge this game 1-0 again. Deja vu for Lincoln, deja vu for me.
I hope so.
And deja vu for Dominic Szoboszlai, because I do think that it's going to end 1-0 Liverpool, and it's going to be a very, very intense game. And I can't believe I predicted a clean sheet for Liverpool, because this season our defense has been woeful. But I have to back my team, and I'm sure there will be some sort of crazy forfeit on the line for whoever loses here.
Look, if you're right, Carl, and Liverpool do win 1-0, I'm going to run down the street in my underpants.
I definitely think that Liverpool are challenging for that 4th position. If anything, the most interesting thing about this Premier League season isn't Arsenal trying to win the Prem, it's who's going to finish 4th. And because there's a clear gap between 2nd and 3rd, and then 1st has also got a bit of a gap. But 4th is where it is. From 4th to about 12th, it's like...
Everton could even finish in the
Yeah, exactly. League, it's insane. So that's the real watch of this season. Who cares about Arsenal?
Yeah.
But big game, like Lincoln said, I do agree with him on that sense. This is the decider. They win this, it's another big game that they needed to win, gone. And I just think they'll just keep pulling the gap further and further from there.
Liverpool are going to come 4th. They might even catch up to 3rd place. But watch out here. Liverpool for the Champions League.
I hope.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your predictions in the comments below. And I'm going to say it again. I said it last week. The next time you'll see us on a video, Arsenal will be 5 points clear at the top of the table. It's 6 points. So next week, when we make another video, Arsenal would have beaten Liverpool and we will be 6 points clear again at the top of the table. So yes, thank you guys for watching.
See you again.
Enjoy the Premier League this week.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.